So you lost a couple kids, but you do have a lot of talent coming back. So kind of how's the feeling going into the season knowing that you guys have some kids coming back?
We're positive. I mean, we had a good off season, probably as active as an off season as we've had. I thought we worked on a lot of things that we need to get better at through 7-on-7s and passing leagues and things like that. We're still going to be underclass driven. Junior class is a big class size-wise and also very athletic. A lot of them played as sophomores last year. So, we don't have a lot of seniors. We don't have that maturity experience level. So we got to have kids step up and mature and play on that level against some of these teams that are loaded with seniors, and that's going to be the challenge.
Mm-hmm. And last year, you guys did some good things and then kind of shot yourselves in the foot a couple of times. So, but what do you think is the biggest thing you need to improve on coming in?
Well, you're right, consistency, and we got to step up to the plate and compete with the upper echelon teams, which we weren't able to do last year. We dominated some teams in our league, and then we laid an egg against teams like Ligonier and Homer City when we faced them. So we got to step up to take that next step. I mean, we have some success to build on. Obviously, I mean, we've won more games than we've lost over the last 3 years. That's a positive. The program's solid. And we just keep kind of taking that next step every year. With injuries and things like that have kind of kept us maybe from doing it earlier than we would like. I mean, earlier in the process. I think 2 years ago we had a chance to maybe be a playoff team, and some injuries early on maybe hurt us and cost us a few tight games. And last year we lose Shamar Campbell for the last 2 games of the season and still go into the final week with a chance to make playoffs. And so you got to stay injury-free when you're a single-A ball club, and kids got to step up and compete when the competition's tough. So.
Mm-hmm. And in the offseason, has any particular group of players stepped up for you or anybody you're looking to step up, whether it's your backs, your lines?
Well, we returned our top 2 rushers, in Shamar Campbell and Lucas Seister, and Lucas was our leading tackler as a sophomore last year. So our skilled guys, I think, they got a lot of experience last year. Throw in Melvin Sanchez, who was probably he rushed for probably 200 some yards last year too and scored a few touchdowns. He got some experience. He's a junior. We bring a kid in, Shamar's brother, Dominique Campbell, who's a 6'4" receiver, gives us kind of a edge threat that we haven't had out there. So hopefully that helps us out. And then David Stevenson, our backup quarterback, showed signs of some maturity too. So I think our skill guys definitely have stepped their game up. I'm sure everybody else in the league has too. We do return some linemen. We're not going to be big again. We're going to be probably obviously smaller than we were last year, losing Will Seister to graduation. But we do return some guys with experience there too. We're just going to have to play to our strengths, which is our quickness and our speed and athleticism, and play with heart and passion and enthusiasm and see what happens.
Mm-hmm. And you guys saw West Shamokin at the end of last year there. How do you guys feel about them coming in the conference? You think it's good, and are you looking forward to playing them again?
Yeah, I mean, we didn't play very well against them. They were very, very physical against us last year. We didn't have Shamar. I think we didn't have our mind right going into that game like we probably had played earlier in the year. So, yeah, we look forward to that. I think it's a good thing. We needed a team. They're close by. We got to play them in a 7-on-7 this year. They were a very good team last year. By the end of the season, I think they won 4 out of the last 5 or something like that. But we're going to be pretty good too, I think.
All right, Coach, sounds good.
Thank you, guys.